Welcome to YouTube live stream for Waupun Warrior Baseball. On this beautiful Tuesday, sunny, a little chilly, wind blowing straight in from center field. It's the Ripon Tigers taking on the Waupun Warriors. We're going to have the national anthem right here, and then we will come right back with a few words on the game.
Mic off. Mic on.
And we're back here in Ripon, Wisconsin at beautiful Francis Field here at the College of Ripon for the Sectional 4 Championship Series. They do it all in one day here. Waupun, number 1 ranked in Division 2, taking on the Ripon Tigers. Waupun undefeated in conference, ECC champs. They've faced Ripon 3 times this year, and they've won all 3 games, all close. Going to be Brendan Billy on the hill for Waupun against Max Husbo. Warriors with a record of 21-2. And Ripon coming in at 16-5. Wapun's going to be the visitor today. Beautiful day here in Ripon. Temperature right now in the 60s, sunny, slight breeze. Going to be a beautiful day for baseball. Joel Brown along with Jeff Sauer running the camera and the computer today. Second game on the day will be the Martin Lutheran Spartans taking on Catholic Memorial Crusaders on the other side. And then the winner of each of those games will face off for the sectional championship, and the winner of that will go to state. Leading off for Waupun is the second baseman, number 5, Jack Lenz. Senior second baseman for Waupun, having an outstanding year. And the first pitch is high for a ball. And here's the next pitch. And that's a ball. 3-0 on Lenz. Here's the pitch. That's in for a strike. Runs the count 3-1. Lenz, good hitter. He can go to all fields. Here's the pitch to Lenz. Swinging a foul at the plate. That will run the call full. Full count on Lenz. Top of the first, just getting started here. Plenty of room for you. Here's the pitch to Lenz. Popped it up on the infield. Shortstop calling, and that's the first out of the inning. That brings up for the Warriors the left fielder, Baron Buckles. Sophomore for the Warriors. And the first pitch to Buckles is in there for a strike. Pitcher gets his signs, looks in. Swing, hit on the ground. Shortstop scoops, fires the first. Dug out of there nicely by the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Nice play on both ends there. That brings up shortstop for Waupun, Reese Holman. He's the team leader in home runs and RBIs this year. Just a junior. And the first pitch to Holman is a swing and a miss. Pitcher gets his sign to the plate. That's low. In the dirt, stopped by the catcher. Runs the count 1-1. Next pitch to Holman is a line drive. Hit to shortstop on the ground. The throw to first is in time. And the Warriors go 1-2-3 here in the first inning. We'll be right back with the Ripon bottom half of the first inning right after this.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right. Here we go. Senior Brendan Billy on the hill for the Warriors. Finishing up his warm-up tosses. Beautiful Francis Field here in Ripon, Wisconsin for Game 1 of the sectional playoff round. Like I said, they'll have it all finished today. Whoever's left standing will head to Appleton for the Section 4 representative. Leading off for Ripon will be Austin Pepler. Billy in for the sign. Delivers. That's a strike. Billy pitched that beautiful one-hit shutout of Campbellsport. Swing and a miss. Count 0-2 on Austin Pepler. Waupun won the second round against Campbellsport 4-0. And the pitch is a swing and a miss with some high cheese. Austin Pepler goes down for the first out. It's going to bring up Jack Kinzinger for Ripon. Left-handed hitter. Yeah, then Waupun beat KML 3-2 in that thriller at Waupun in the third round of regionals. That was the regional championship game. Pitch by Billy. Low. Makes the count 1-1. Billy ready to deals. Curveball. Swing and a miss. Waupun defense at third. You got Bryce Bermania. Reese Holman at short. Jack Lenz at second. Caleb Sauer at first. Brendan Billy on the mound. Keegan Hartrink behind the plate. And here's the pitch. Foul back. Left to right, the infield, Baron Buckles, Nathan Brown in center, and Jared Buckles in right. Speedy outfield. Here's the 1-2. That looked like a curve that just missed. Runs the count to 2-2 on Kinzinger. In for the sign is Billy. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Good battle here. Couldn't have it any better today for the weather. Just beautiful out. Billy ready, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Billy apparently looks like he has good command of that curveball today. Now batting for Ripon will be Cody Merrill. Billy looks in. Pitch, swing and a miss. Outfield looks straight away. Strong number 3 hitter for Ripon. And there's another strike. 0-2 on the count to Cody Merrill. The 0-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts. That'll do it for Ripon here in the first inning at the end of 1. Waupun 0, Ripon 0.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, we're back. Hunter Octing finishing up his warm-up pitches. I think we were calling him Max Hughesball in the first inning, but that's actually Hunter Octing on the mound for Ripon. No score of the game here in the second inning. Cleanup hitter Caleb Sauer, first baseman for Waupun, will lead it off, and he'll take a curveball low. Ripon at 16-5 coming in today. Waupun at 21-2. Another ball into Sauer. Next pitch to Caleb. Down low. Makes it count 3-0. Coming with the 3-0. That's going to be a strike curveball. Makes it count 3-1. Next pitch to Sauer. Hit to right field. Down the line, going to be a long run, and it's going to be drop foul. Long run by the right fielder. About 5 feet from it yet. Runs the count full. Sauer. Opting in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Calling is the first baseman. Wynn's going to take this a little bit and can't make the catch. And that'll give Sauer extra life here. Wynn just kept drifting that ball and landed right back of him. So the count's still full. Beautiful day here in Ripon. Here's the next pitch. Sauer. Little dribbler hit the first. First baseman will take it unassisted for the first out in the inning. I'll bring up the third baseman for the Warriors. Bryce Bermania. A lot of seniors here for Waupun. And here's the first pitch. Line foul past the third baseman. Waupun very capable of scoring a lot of runs in a hurry. Next pitch, Bermania has killed the left field, and the left fielder with a nice running catch to his right field on the line makes it for the second out. Nicely hit by Bryce Bermania. Nice play by the left fielder for Ripon for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now for Waupun. It's going to bring up their sophomore catcher, Keegan Hartrink. And he'll take a pitch right down the middle for a strike. Next pitch to Hartrink is high for a ball, making the count 1-1. 400 to straightaway center, 340 down the lines. Power rallies are 375 here. Just a very nice place to play baseball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hartrink. Opting in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Low. In the dirt. Dug out with the catcher. 2-2 now. Yeah, these teams played 3 close ball games this year. Next pitch to Hartrink. In the dirt again. Runs the call full. Full count on Hartrink now. Waupun winning all 3 this year between Ripon. They were all close. And here's the payoff to Hartrink. Hit on the ground. Shortstop scoops. Fires in the dirt. And he can't hang on to it. Keegan will reach first. Probably give that a throwing error on the shortstop. So Waupun gets their first base runner. And they will probably pinch hit for him. Senior Caleb Baxter, I think. Or, nope. It's going to be Jaden White, number 34 at first for Waupun. Brings up another senior for the Warriors, Braden Van de Zen. Small lead by White. Here's the pitch, hit on the ground, right back to the mound. He'll flip to first, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So Waupun gets a base runner. They strand one, and at the end of 1.5, it's Waupun 0, Ripon 0. We'll be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, we're back. Brendan Billy finishing up his warm-up pitches. Bottom of the second, Ripon. Now up. Score 0-0. Bryce Peth will lead this off for Ripon. Billy's first pitch is low for a ball. Billy in for the sign and delivers. That's a curveball for a strike. Count even at 1-1. Next pitch by Billy is hit to center field. Nate Brown underneath it and makes the catch, going to his left for the first out of the inning. A lot of room here in the outfield in Ripon. Like I said, straightaway 400, in the alleys 375, down each line 340. Brings up left-handed hitter number 40, Cade Jans for Ripon. Billy the pitch, curveball a little high. Next pitch by Billy is low for a ball. Peeled down to third base, and he did not go. 2-0 on the count. Big left-handed stick here for Ripon. Pitch by Billy is in there for a called strike. Only 2 losses for this Warrior group this year. 21-2 coming in. Pitch by Billy in for a strike. Yeah, like I said, ECC Conference champions, undefeated, ranked number 1 in Division II. Next pitch by Billy is inside for a ball. That runs the count full. 3-2 now to Cade Jans. Billy in for the sign. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball low, and he walked him. Ripon will get a runner here, leading off the second inning. Make that with 1 out. So 1 out, 1 on here for Ripon in the bottom of the second. Brings up Braden Brewer. Decent lead at first. Billy with a pitch, and that's fouled back for a strike 1. Beautiful day for baseball. Couldn't have it any better. Billy glances over at first base. Runner gets his lead. Here's the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Small lead by Jans over there. Billy in the pitch. That's high for a ball. They have 1 and 2 up on the scoreboard, so I'm not sure exactly what the count is. Billy looking in. And the pitch is inside for a ball. 2-2. Runner gets his lead at first base. Billy in for the sign. And backs off. Him and Keegan not on the same page apparently. Background rubber for Billy. Pitches, and that is... Well, the runner started to go down to first base thinking it was a walk, but... I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I'm showing a full count here on the screen, so we have a full count. Got her straightened out now. Runner with his lead. Billy in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. And that's fouled. Keeps the count full. Runner started to take off for second and then stopped. Payoff pitch is going to be low for a ball. So 2 walks here for Ripon with 1 out. And Ripon has something going here bottom of the second. Very uncharacteristic by Brett and Billy issuing those base on balls. So runners take their lead now at second and first. And here's the first pitch, and that's in for a strike. Jake Henderson for Ripon at the plate. Pitch by Billy. High for a ball. That'll leave the count at 1-1. Not real good speed at second. Modest leads. Here's the pitch. And a curveball in there for a strike. 1-2 on Henderson now. 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the second and no score. Billy to the plate. Low. Count even now at 2-2 on Jake Henderson. Runners get their leads. Billy in for the sign. To the plate. Just missed. Another full count. It's a third full count in a row here taken by Ripon. Billy has his sign. To the plate. Curveball's a swing and a miss. That's a big out right there for Waupun for the second out. Billy with his patented curveball. So that makes it 2 outs, 2 on. Bottom of the second. Max Hoosball up. Billy in for the sign and the pitch. There's a swing and foul. Got a piece of it. So Billy gets ahead here, 0-1. Runners get their leads. Billy has a sign, and here's the pitch to the plate. It's a curveball, swing and a miss. 0-2 now on the number 8 hitter for Ripon. Philly dealing to the plate and swing and a miss. Did he foul it? He's got to throw to first, and there it is. Thought maybe he might have fouled that ball, but umpires didn't put their hands up, so catcher had to throw it to first for the third out, so the Warriors get out of the inning. No runs scored. There were 2 left on 2 base on balls at the end of second. The second inning, Waupun 0, Ripon 0. And we'll be right back after this.
Mic off. Mic on.
Welcome back to Ripon. Hunter Acting on the mound, finishing up his warm-up tosses. Throw down to second, and we'll be ready to start the third inning here at Francis Field in Ripon, Wisconsin. Sectional playoff round, first game here. Waupun Warriors versus the Ripon Tigers. Ripon 16-5 coming in. The Warriors 21-2. Nate Brown will lead it off for the Warriors. Center fielder, senior. Jared was going for the fences there. Acting looking in, and here's the pitch, and swing and a miss again. 0-2. Kind of fooled Jared on that pitch. And the 0-2 down low. Ripon got here by beating Berlin 10-0 and Winnicott 8-2. And the pitch to Buckles is lined in the left field, and that'll be the Warriors' first hit and the first hit of the game. Jared Buckles with a solid single to left field. That brings up the leadoff hitter, second baseman Jack Lenz. Senior second baseman for the Warriors. Decent speed on the bases here with Buckles. We'll see what Coach Stanky wants to do here. Jack with a good stick and hit to all fields. Good power in the alleys. Jarrett not a big lead. Octane with a sign. And line to right field. That's going to be a base hit for Lenz. And Buckles just makes it to second base. But a line drive into right field for Jack Lenz for the Warriors' second hit. That puts 2 on for Waupun with just 1 out. And that brings up left fielder Baron Buckles. Catcher going to go out and have a few words with his pitcher. Derek's going to go have a few words with his hitter. Beautiful day for baseball. Thank you for joining us on YouTube live stream. Waupun Warrior Baseball. Runners get their leads. Octane with a sign. Here he deals to the plate. This is going to be a bunt, and that's going to be bunted foul. Down the first base side by Baron Buckles. Trying to get 2 runners in scoring position for the guy on deck. Reese Holman. Home run and RBI leader on the season for the Waupun Warriors. So the runners will get their leads here. Octane in for the sign. Here's the pitch. It's hit on the ground. Right to short. He'll go to second for 1. To first. Not in time. Buckles with good speed, hustling down the line, beats out the throw. Ripon will get the force out at second base, and now there is 2 out for Waupun. Runners at first and third here in the top of the third. It'll be interesting to see what they do here with Reese Holman. You have a base open. Right behind him, you're going to have to deal with Caleb Sauer, senior first baseman for the Warriors. Going to have to be very careful here with Reese Holman. Runners with the leads. The first pitch to Holman is on the outside corner for a strike. See what the Warriors have in mind here with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Octing with the sign. And to the plate. Foul back by Holman. That'll run the count at 0-2. Big moment here in this game. Octing in for the sign. To the plate. And ball high. 1-2 now to Holman. First scoring threat really here for Waupun. Here in the top of the third. Couple solid singles. Octing is in for the sign. Runners get their leads. And the pitch to the plate is just got a piece of it. Check swing, just got a piece of that. Keeps the count 1-2 on Holman. Holman, a junior, having a fine season. Do it all again here. Runners with the leads. A pitch to the plate. Holman out in front of it, pops it up. It's going to end up in foul territory. The second baseman makes a nice catch. Over the shoulder behind first base for the third out. Nice play by Ripon to get out of that jam. So the Warriors will leave 2 runners. They get no runs. And at the end of 2.5 innings, Waupun 0, Ripon 0.
Mic off. Auto shutdown initiated. Off. Powering on. Charging battery. Mic off.
Hello?
Mic on.
Here. So we're back, I think. Nate Brown. I can't hear myself. Testing, testing.
Mic off. Mic on.
It's on.
3.
Oh, I can't hear myself, but it says it's on, so. Well, anyway, I'm going to keep going. So Nate Brown with the sacrifice for the first out in the inning after he fouled back a pitch. And looks like he apparently might have hurt himself doing that, but he did get the sacrifice. Braden Van Zandt to second base for Waupun. And a strike into Jared Buckles, 1-1. Top of the fifth, Waupun threatening here with the runner at second base. Still not hearing it, Jeff. So just, and here's a pitch fouled back by Jared Buckles. Okay. So you're pretty sure I'm not on, right? Okay. What the hell did Nate do, I wonder, on that bunt? Get in there. Get in there. I can't hear myself. I'm just going to talk, though. Runner at second for Waupun, top of the fifth. Here's the pitch to Lenz. Lenz with the right field, but the cutoff by the second baseman for the third out. And Waupun out of the inning after a sharp base hit by Braden Van Zandt, sacrificed by Nathan Brown, moving Van Zandt to second. Jack Lenz lines it on the ground hard to the second baseman. Cut off for the third out. So that'll bring up Ripon here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Had some technical difficulty. Can you turn it down, Jeff? I got too much echo in here. So we lost our headphones. Had to find a backup spare. So now I have a little echo in my ears. So if I find like I've been drinking, I haven't. So Ripon will come to the bottom of the fifth. The score is 0-0. Just to recap that last inning, Braden Van de Zandt started off with a single. And Nathan Brown sacrificed to the second base. And with 2 outs, Jack Lenz hit one sharply to second and snagged by the second baseman through to first for the 3rd out. A first pitch foul ball at the plate by Ripon. So leading off for the Ripon is the new pitcher, Jake Henderson. Brendan Billy still on the hill for Waupun. And Billy to the plate. Strike. 0-2. I'll have to blame that on my technical advisor, Jeff Sauer. Next pitch is a swing and a miss in the dirt. Blocked by Hartrick. He'll throw to first. And in time for out number 2. That'll bring up number 14, Max Husebo. With 1 out. So my headphones ran out of juice, so I apologize for that. First pitch is hit on the ground. Second base, scoops, fires. In time for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 8 for Ripon. Hunter Uchting. Pitch by Billy. It's a fastball in there for a strike. Billy had 66 pitches so far. Next pitch by Billy is a curveball. Hit back to the mound. Flips to first base for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 for Ripon. So at the end of 5, we got a dandy here from Francis Field to start this day off. It's Waupun 0 and Ripon 0. Yeah, Nathan Brown jogging in. He looks okay. Must have just tweaked something in the leg on that bunt attempt last inning. But he did end up getting that sacrifice down, getting that runner into scoring position. Jack Lenz, hard hit ball, but cut off by the second baseman going into right field and made a nice play and threw it to first for the Warriors' 3rd out. So that brings us here to the top of the 6th for the Warriors. Jake Henderson still in the hill for Ripon, the senior. Leading off for Waupun will be Baron Buckles, followed by Reese Holman, and then Caleb Sauer. The winner of this game will meet the winner of Catholic Memorial and Dominican. And then the winner of that matchup heads to Appleton for the Division II State Championship. Fox City Stadium, beautiful place to play. So Barron steps in here in the top of the 6th. Jake Henderson looking in for the sign. First delivery is outside for a ball. Barron with good speed can lay down a bunt. And the next pitch by Henderson is in there for a strike. All zeros here at
Ripon College. Waupun 0, Ripon 0. Next pitch. Kind of an off speed, taken high for a ball. Runs a count 2-1 on Buckles. Left fielder for Waupun. The next pitch is line. Heads up. Right above us along the first base side. 2-2 on Buckles. Jake Henderson looks in, sets and delivers, and a swing and a miss for the first out in the Waupun half of the 6th inning. That'll bring up shortstop Reese Holman, 0 for 2 today. One out now for the Warriors. Jake Henderson to the plate, and that's a strike. Waupun with 3 hits and 1 error. Ripon with 1 hit, 1 error. Holman fouls this one back. Runs a count 0-2. Sauer on deck, Bermani in the hole. The 0-2 to Holman. Line into center field. That's going to be cut off of the center field. He overruns the ball. Holman's going to round it, but he's going to stay at first. So a solid single by Holman with just the 1 out. And that brings up senior first baseman Caleb Sauer. Hit the ball hard twice today, but 0 for 2. So the Warriors get a runner here in the top of the 6th inning. There's 1 out. And Sauer at the dish. Henderson looks in and pitches high. Sauer takes ball 1. Holman gets his lead at first base. Henderson looks in. The pitch is a curveball strike. That makes a count 1-1 on Sauer. Holman at first. Gets the lead. Made a move to second. And made the pitcher throw over, but Holman back in time. Holman gets his lead. Henderson to the plate, low for a ball. 2-1 the count on Sauer. Warriors trying to get something going here. Holman trying to stretch his lead right here. Henderson looks in on the pitch. In the dirt. Makes it 3-1. Reese is doing all he can over there to try to distract the pitcher. Just informed by Jeff Sauer that we're going to run out of juice on the computer. Pickoff play at first. And the throw is high. Reese back in time. If that was on target, it might have been much closer. 3-1 on Sauer. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Holman at first. Holman gets his lead. Henderson's looking in. And Sauer calls time. Jeff just informed me we'll go to the iPad when this runs out of juice. So there may be some time setting that up if you lose us. Holman with the lead. Henderson in. Here's the pitch. Outside, he walked him. And that'll put 2 runners on for the Warriors. Holman at second, Sauer at first. That brings up Bryce Bermania, senior third baseman for Waupun. Bermania 0 for 2 on the day, and this is going to cause a meeting on the minds for Ripon. And I'm sure Coach Stinky's going to want to bring his guys over. You got Bermania 0 for 2 coming up, Hartshrink 0 for 2, and Braden Van Zandt 1 for 2, the next 3 hitters for the Warriors. So Waupun threatening here in the top of the 6th inning. Score tied 0-0. Waupun now with 4 hits. Ripon with just 1. Bryce Bermania at the dish. Very capable stick for Waupun. Got Sauer at first, Holman at second. They get their leads. Henderson looks in for the sign. And the pitch to the plate. It's hit, smashed to left field, but going to be foul. Bermania really turned on that one. Long strike.